Hey, S fam.
Welcome back.
This is Sisters from Another Mr. Podcast. This is Dialissa.
I'm Brittany. And we're talking about what everybody's talking about. It's hot.
This is a hot girl summer. What does that mean, Brittany? What is a hot girl summer?
I think that hot girl summer is what you want it to mean, right? I think it is I think it's just a statement of confidence. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just like, it's summertime. I feel good. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what I got going on.
I don't care what nobody say.
Nobody thinks. I am just going to have a hot girl summer, and that's that on that.
Oh, my God. We tying a little bit of light-skin Keisha in there. Yeah. So, would you say that you're having a hot girl summer?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I've been having a hot girl summer my whole life. Every summer been hot for me.
Because it's a lifestyle.
It is. It's just a way of feeling. Mm-hmm. I think it is it's almost like a mantra.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's is different.
Yeah. Yeah, now my hot girl summer ain't like Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. So let's backtrack a little bit, just in case y'all don't know what hot girl summer even came from. What's the song
Megan Thee Stallion came out with
with the Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj and, oh my God, someone else is on there.
Nonetheless, that's how the term, like that phrase even came.
It was on her album.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion is a female rapper, and she said it, and so it has been written, kind of.
Yeah, it has just become a thing.
Yeah.
What are people gonna do when the summer is out?
I don't know. There'll be a next something.
Hopefully. Really? Sad boy fall. My God, I'm really still looking for Dialissa sign. That was the other person that was on it. I didn't even realize he was on there.
Yeah, I remember now that you said it.
I don't even remember Nicki being on there.
I remember.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about her song with the baby. I don't know why though.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I think Megan Thee Stallion has started up some
trouble.
Yes.
She's definitely started up some trouble.
She really has. But I think it's not the worst thing in the world.
Right. It's all how you take it.
Yes.
How you perceive it.
Right. Because even, then you tell me like how she was saying, even if you cuffed up, you can have a hot girl summer.
Yeah, for real.
I'm a married woman. I'm a married woman. I can still have.
On Apple Watch.
All right, Siri.
Okay, my bad, y'all. Sorry about that. I hit my watch. But yeah.
She having a hot girl summer too.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can be, it just is like a state of mind, you know, and everybody's hot girl summer ain't gonna look the same.
Exactly.
Which is important.
Okay.
You have to remember, your hot girl summer may not look like the next one.
You might not be out here with your sugar daddy, getting money and all of that. You might legit be in your room all alone getting it or not getting it, whatever. Yeah. Not getting, whatever that means. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
Whatever, however you take it, boo.
Pretty much. But I like it.
I like it.
And I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like that she's put that phrase out there, and now it's a thing. It's like a mentality.
Empowering bit, if you would say.
It is. Mm-hmm.
She's really putting the hurting on the she's one to be blamed for this, I guess, whole thing that's been going on with Jermaine Dupri a couple weeks back or however long ago. Yeah,
where he was saying in an interview, they asked him who's his favorite female rapper, and he said he doesn't really have one because they're all strippers or talking about being strippers and talking about their vaginas, and he doesn't think that's real rap, and he can't relate, I guess. But that ain't for you. That particular bar is not for you. Okay,
I'm not gonna say Jermaine Dupri. I mean, whether we want to debate or not, I feel like yes, he is. What would you call it? He was a very prominent person, I guess, in the music industry at some point, right?
Yeah, he's pretty legendary.
Yeah,
he's had a lot of impact in hip hop.
Right. So we definitely feel like his input is one to be heard.
Right. That's why they asked.
And to consider, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like Trina has said, not everybody's out here trying to be Jay-Z.
Right.
There are plenty of nonsense ass rappers who are mumbling or not speaking about much of anything, and no one's saying anything. They're out here, they're getting money, they're doing whatever, and it's only now when women want to talk about the same shit that it's like such a taboo thing.
Yeah, no. And especially in hip hop. These rappers will talk about their balls,
popping pills.
They talk about she ain't even know it.
Okay, teabagging hoes.
Yeah. What was the Yin Yang Twins? I think. No, maybe that was Lil Jon. He would be talking about. All these females crying. He don't say females, okay? Like he was talking real, and that was during JD's prime. Like you ain't had no complaints then. I bet you was bopping your head in the club to that one.
Okay, you were from the city of strip clubs. Like
you got some nerve.
Can't have something to have an anthem to, or have songs or genre or whatever the hell it is.
And I think it's kind of nice that these different female rappers can come from the strip club, because it kind of like shows you that, okay, I can make it too. Maybe you won't be a rapper too, but there's still like hope for some type of progression in your life.
Listen, the strippers could be whatever. They could be, little do you know, they going to school to become doctors, whatever the hell they want to be.
Working to own that club and have a whole chain of clubs. For all we know, but it's just like, it's nice that they have that. They have somebody that they can relate to who knows their struggle.
And that they're not, just giving, having people perceive them to just be strippers who are just good for nothing, end up doing nothing. Like, no, I mean, hell, Cardi B is out here winning, okay? And she came from a strip club. What the hell?
And I kind of felt like when he said that, I felt like it might have been a jab at her. Which I feel like she set all types of records.
Yeah,
and she
sit down.
Even been out, but a year?
Yeah.
Well, not because she was doing mixtapes before that. But, like, really, really, really popping. Her album came out, like, about a year ago now. So it's kind of like, dang.
Who's to say, you had who you needed at your time.
Exactly.
Of music and whatever. But maybe that's what these young people need now.
Yep.
This is what needs to be done now. And who is anyone to just judge these women for what they're doing? Obviously, they're making an impact. So,
and there's lots of rappers out there talk about selling drugs
and all kinds of stuff.
Not everybody can relate to that.
Exactly.
So what? You're gonna say, well, stop talking about selling drugs. And that's a thing that they used to do. Like back when hip hop even first started, they'd be like, yo, you're glamorizing drug dealing. No, they weren't. They were just talking about their own life experiences. They ain't say everybody should go sell drugs like I did, because they clearly aren't doing it now. So obviously it wasn't that great. They rapping now. But everybody could tell their own story.
Exactly.
And then I felt like, damn, there's other rappers out there that aren't, like female rappers that aren't talking about that. Look at Rhapsody. She don't talk about stripping or none of that. She's very, like, conscious rapper. There's a lot of people that they don't, for him to just group everything or group all the female rappers, I didn't like that.
No.
That's not fair. And
you like it because you aren't talking about those women who aren't talking about stripping.
Exactly.
So you must like it. How about that?
And I feel like, what's wrong with women having a voice and talking about sex? Talking about being fly and feeling themselves. Why we always got to hear about men and how they have all these women and these different sexcapades?
For real. Because at least they're talking about it and they seem to be comfortable with it. Because there are plenty of women out here who are portraying this whole facade that they, having a hot girl summer and they doing it up. And yet that's not even the kind of life that they want to live. But there's truly people out here, yo. They feel like, they feel good about what they're doing. When they're talking about whatever their sexual preference and is or whatever, then they're comfortable. Who are we to tell them what to how to feel, or what to talk about?
I think we got to remember, too, that not every song is for you.
For real.
Sometimes they make that song because they really just made it for themselves, and then a bunch of people happen to relate to it.
Seriously, because when XXX was making music, let me tell you, like, everybody jumped on the bandwagon when he died and all of that, but I'm going to be first one to be honest to let you know, when he came out originally and he was looking crazy and had that blonde hair and all that going on, emo, like just it was different, and it was definitely something I was like, oh, you know, but it ain't for me,
right?
You know,
I couldn't. I never even after he died. I mean, I respect the dead, so I'm not going to say anything else about it. But I was just like, I still can't get down with his music personally.
I mean,
it just was never for me, and that's okay. I just didn't get behind that genre of music, or not even. Maybe it wasn't that genre. Maybe it was just that artist. I just don't know what it is.
And who are we to say that was trash, though? You know, or that it wasn't relevant? Exactly. He was out here saving people's lives with his music, apparently, which a lot of people do. So I mean, who are you to disrespect these people, who look up to these people who are giving them what they need?
And Cardi B is from the Bronx. So it's like, besides the strip club, she's representing
a whole community.
Like, really? How you gonna bash her? And the fact that she's breaking all these records and setting all types of new standards. That's exciting, because it's like, wow, female rappers wasn't really doing that before.
Or even like the City Girls.
They weren't.
Like, who are you to take money out this woman? This woman got a new child.
She got a child and everything.
One woman is in jail, and I'm not saying whether or not she shouldn't or should set herself up, but she's making sure when she get home, her money is right. You know? So, like, who are you to knock somebody's hustle?
Right.
And what they got going on?
I think it's because they're talking about sex. And women aren't supposed to say the S word.
Man, sex.
Which is funny, because they will use women to sell sex all the time.
And just try to swoon and swindle us out of some pussy. But you don't want us to talk about it, though.
No.
Oh, Lord. We say pussy. You say dick. You say sex. It's a problem. No. But to hell with that, because it's not a problem when y'all are doing it. The hell? And I think it's even more so that it's like, y'all always have to make some stuff hard for us black women. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that, period.
Yeah. Because I did feel like, dang, JD, you have a chance to, like, uplift. Shut up, huh?
Say something. Enough.
Say something good.
For once, okay? Oh, man.
And he was the one that brought up, or Bow Wow came up under him, let me say. And he was on here beating up women. Like, dang.
Bow Wow?
Yeah, remember Bow Wow got into that fight with that girl, and they had the pictures. And they both of their faces was all scratched up in the picture.
Was hers? I thought his was.
Oh no, his face was scratched up. Yeah,
okay,
his face
I
was
don't know
scratched
about
up.
that. I don't know.
Allegedly,
because she looked fine.
Yeah, but allegedly they were fighting each other.
Right.
But he was all scratched up, and it's like, dang, who are you to talk? Because look at your person you mentored. He out here having domestic violence cases.
Yeah, well, however it goes.
So who are you talking to?
Exactly.
You need to be quiet. Say something good. Don't say nothing at all. How about that?
Exactly.
Women can say sex if they want to. They could talk about it. They could rap about it.
Okay.
I think
pussy popping on the handstand if we want to. Because y'all didn't care about talking about you was swiping credit cards down our asses and shit.
And doing it in videos.
Okay.
Remember when BET used to have
uncut?
Videos you could only show at nighttime and shit. And it was just straight naked women.
Booties popping and everything. It wasn't a problem when we was just shutting up and shaking a tail feather, though.
Shut up and shake a tail feather. That was another one, too. All of these songs, either they want women to do something nasty, or they talking about something they did that was nasty to a woman.
But we can't talk about the nasty shit that we want to do. What the hell?
It's taboo. It's taboo. You're supposed to be a lady. What is this hot girl summer business? Be a lady.
You want me to be a lady, but you ain't talking about being a lady when you talking about sweat dripping from your balls and calling women and stuff. So
and shaking tail feathers.
Okay.
Which
drop it like it's hot and all of the stuff. We aren't even tip drilling it and all kind of stuff.
Yeah. We could say it. You can't say it. It's a man's world.
You came out of a woman's pussy. The same thing that you out here talking about.
Listen, even James Brown said it's a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman. So, check yourself.
Sidebar.
Talking crazy.
That was supposed to be our podcast name.
What?
Well, no, kinda. We talked about it being a man's world.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I'm for the
movement.
For the movement, yeah, I think it's empowering. And I think it is a different time for women right now. Like, time's up, Me Too. We speaking what's on our mind and what we've been through. Whether that's at the strip club or something traumatic that was, something horrific that should never happen. Or if it's just like, I want to be myself. It don't even got to be nothing nasty. I think it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're breaking some barriers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Shattering that glass.
And allowing everyday women to express themselves. We don't always have to be the Megan Thee Stallion or City Girls, the Cardi B's, to take a stance and to, live freely,
Yeah.
But I also want to talk about us regular everyday women and our definition of what hot girls are. Because listen, at the same time, yes, live your best life, girl.
Yeah, but
live your best life, but be honest. Be true to yourself.
Yeah, that's a big one. Don't try to be living every verse and every bar of the rap song because, like, some of these rappers aren't even living every bar of that song.
Absolutely.
So don't you get too carried away. Stay true to yourself now. Hot girl summer, if you married, like me. I said, I have a hot girl summer with James.
Okay. Or sit your ass in the room.
Exactly. And I'm feeling good about myself. I feel confident.
Okay.
That part ain't got nothing to do with him, but I still remember.
Respect.
Like, I'm not going to be like,
yourself and your whoever with you.
No, for real. Don't be like, yo, nigga, sit right here. I'll be back. I gotta go have this hot girl summer everybody talking about, and you thotting and bopping out there. Like,
okay, when you come back looking for his ass, come on him.
Or when it's cuffing season and you cold.
Okay, nigga, you ain't getting cuffed shit. Cuffed upside your head.
You gotta be
smart.
Yeah. Within reason. Do things within reason. Because you can't get beside yourself.
Okay, yes. Because nobody asked you to be out here be a prostitute. No shame to the prostitute. Hey, do you? Or whatever. But if you know that's not your life, don't be out here living that life, honey.
Exactly.
Okay? Please.
Yeah, you gotta know your boundaries. You gotta know your boundaries. And just take a second before you go outside to think about what's my boundaries.
For real. Because some of y'all hot girls got kids too, damn it.
Yeah, man.
Okay? Make sure your kids having a hot kid summer too.
Right, your priorities.
Yeah, gotta be in order.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, come fall, you don't want to be all in shambles.
Right.
Living your hot girl summer.
No, for real. Because imagine you out here living your hot girl summer and your daughter out here living her hot girl summer. By the time winter come back, you about to be a grandma.
Okay, hot mama grandma.
Yeah, man. You got to keep your priorities in order. If you got kids, stay on top of them.
For real.
If you got a husband or relationships, don't let this song ruin your relationship.
Okay, be hot girl summer in the bed with him.
Exactly. You can still have that, but just make sure it applied to you.
Yeah.
The right way.
Yes.
Jesus. That's a serious thing, man. Women get, not even women, I think people in general, they get a little carried away.
Yeah, no, for real. You be out here taking advantage of these men out here.
Yeah.
Be nice. We listen. We're not trying to be like what's her name? We try to be more like Michelle Obama, because when they go high,
they go low.
When they go low, we go high. We ain't trying to be like, I love Amanda Seals, and usually I'm with this quote for most things, but with this quote, when they go low, we not trying to go lower. Come on.
She said when they go low, we keep the same energy.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, we gotta be better than these men when it comes to this. Everything else, okay, cool, but
And maybe you can do that, but again, just know that if that even applies to you,
yeah,
because that ain't the case if it's like your man, you've been with him for 10 years,
okay,
or because of one song you want to go low,
okay,
that's not fair either. Or if you got kids, that ain't right.
For real.
You gotta just think about these things before you jump on bandwagons.
Yes, for real. Go have your fun, but come on now.
Yeah. Don't get beside yourself.
Okay, out here catching the monster and shit for some hot girl summer.
Get a bum.
Okay, hell no, I am not trying. I'm hot girl summer right in my bed.
Oh my gosh. Or like on that post that you sent me, it was hot girl summer, and it was all of these financial moves you could be making, like investments and things like that.
Okay,
it's
being a hot girl is just a feeling, friends.
Yes, it's different ways that you can make it apply to your life.
Yes,
and not be in shambles come winter time.
Okay,
or fall.
Baby,
even.
I am not trying to be in shambles. Got to keep on track. Don't let the summer kick your ass. Do not let the summer kick your ass.
Because for real, Megan Thee Stallion, she's going to be good come winter time.
Regardless.
She's going to put that song out and move on with the rest of her life.
Okay.
Don't get caught up.
Okay. City girls, everybody, all of them.
Right.
They are good.
I mean, I think it kind of reminds me of Living My Best Life.
Yes.
From Lil Duval.
Yes.
It's like even that, people was kind of getting a little wild with it. Like living their best life and doing all types of crazy stuff, but he ain't say that. He said just enjoy yourself. So don't get crazy.
Don't get crazy.
Relax a little bit.
Don't get crazy. Because some of us are living our hot girl summer and forgetting we got a whole man out here too.
Yeah.
Or a whole partner. Just living their life. I agree. Some of us women, we get sick of these men and they just be doing whatever they want to do. So it's like, yo, hell with you, hot girl summer. But I just feel like make sure your ends are tied.
Right. Right.
You make sure everything is,
in order.
In order, and you are free to live your hot girl summer, okay? Because
it's like maybe you letting your hot girl summer it's coming at the same time as your breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. You can have your breaking point and be done with this fool. Okay, I'm done with that nigga. That's cool, but don't
be at the point where you're gonna regret it.
Yeah, tie up loose ends. Make sure everything is done there. Say goodbye, good day, and you got all your stuff, and then move on. From there.
Right. Because then you'll be the one looking crazy out here.
Yeah.
You sitting up here trying to, give a little payback, but then you're the one that's out here looking like, the shameful one. And that was not the idea. The whole idea was for that fool to get his revenge.
Yeah.
The best revenge, what Beyonce say?
Is your paper?
Something like that. Jesus, we can all forgive us, friends.
But what do you say to people who say the best way to get over one dude is to get under her next?
Listen, I can't deny and pretend like I'm so holier than thou because I've been there. I have definitely felt like that on many occasions.
And then all of a sudden this cool little saying like hot girl summer comes out and Jermaine Dupri says this and you're like, no, fuck that nigga. Like, how do you feel like that's gonna change? Do you feel like if that was you right now, it's not, but if that was, how you gonna move? How do you recommend those women navigate those waters? Like, that's a little murky.
Like, what do you mean? I'm not understanding.
If I'm at the point where I'm done with the fool, and at the exact same time, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj told me it's a hot girl summer.
Well, you need to make sure you done with that fool, okay? Because then you looking like a fool. You looking like the fool. You're not looking like the bad queen, because I don't like to say bitch, but bitch or queen or whatever the hell you feel you are. I feel like then you don't look like that person. You look like a fool. You out here looking foolish, Because he was doing him regardless, obviously.
Right.
And now you just out here looking like, Two wrongs do not make a right. And I feel these women on what it is. I get it. You just want to fuck that nigga. I'm going to do him just like he do me. But that's just not the answer. That's not the answer, ladies. Don't let these men have you going crazy and doing shit you don't typically do, if that's what you do normally, listen, I can't tell you nothing. But if you know you're going to wake up after this hot girl summer is over and you're going to be regretful,
right?
You know, then why? Or you're going to have to answer to, you know, your children or whatever the case. I wouldn't do
it. That part.
Because listen, I agree. Like, get it, girl. Get it. Get it all. Then nigga probably deserves it.
So they should get under a next man then.
At a point. At a certain point, yeah. But damn, make sure you tied up all the loose ends.
And then
like
go ahead and get on.
Then do what you gotta do. Because who gives a shit? You done kick that nigga to the curb. He knows. There's no denying that. You know? You are entitled to live your best life. Yes. Your hot girl summer. Yes. Whatever that means to you. Mm-hmm. But don't let a nigga feel like he can make you look more stupid, you know?
Yeah. Because then it's kind of like, yo, he got his revenge on you.
Okay.
You the one that looked dumb.
And you out here acting out of character? Nah.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to take care of that and be done. Period.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember who you are. And I think a part of that, like, especially if you leave in a relationship, you got to, like, take some time.
Self-care, ladies.
Yes. And do a little soul searching. Remember who you are. That's why Hot Girl Summer is a good thing, because it builds that confidence. Mm-hmm. Or the idea of it. But then you kind of got to remember, like, okay, what do I actually be into?
Yeah, what's your standard?
Yeah, because if you are, like, I actually like to be out here.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong.
And that's me. I'm, you know, I like to. Mm-hmm. I like to do that. I like being and dabbling and having a couple of, you know, niggas on that I'm rotating or something.
Listen,
that's fine.
We have to be honest here. I don't know about everybody, but again, we're not talking like we're perfect. Because trust me, I was one of them women too. There's nothing wrong with juggling. That's dating.
Yeah. But I just feel like, but when you're
living
doing
that life,
make sure that is actually who you are. Because
even if you want to do,
because even if you're single, that might not be who you are.
Right.
You might not be like that. You might be more of like I'm just gonna stick by myself kind of person.
Right.
And that's cool too. Mm-hmm. Your hot girl summer gonna look different, you know. Mm-hmm. But I think it kind of like reminds me of the Netflix show, She's Gotta Have It.
Oh, yes.
Because she's very, very honest with herself.
Yes.
And every man she is with, all of the audience, everybody knows, like, listen, she got a rotation. You in the rotation. Either you okay with it or you're not okay with it.
Exactly.
But that, honestly, like, that level of, like, being honest with herself, is so rare, but it's so necessary. I love that show. At first I was like, what kind of show is this? What is it about? But I got it. It's like, you know what? It's okay for her to have sex and to like it. What the hell? Like, why are we're not just here to be used. So that's okay. Mm-hmm. And she can be honest with these men because she's honest with herself. And like, she talks about, you know, like, listen, I don't want to settle down. I'm trying to do my own thing. And she's like an artist. She's dating like a couple of guys. They all different. And she even says like how she likes them for the differences.
Right.
You know.
What was the name of the show again?
She's Gotta Have It.
Okay.
On Netflix, the Spike Lee Netflix show. I really like that series. It's like perfect. It reminds me of like everything we're talking about.
Right.
The idea that women are allowed to talk about sex is okay, so screw you, JD. Right. And it's like, but you can still be honest with yourself if that's what you really want to do.
Right.
Because she's also not the type to be wifed up. Which I was like, look at you. She ain't trying to be something she's not.
Right.
I like being single, but I like having sex. So that means I gotta have a couple men in my rotation.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of women out here who be single, so you assume they got somebody in their rotation.
Exactly. Listen.
Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. She been single forever. And she was like, in a magazine, she talked about how, to be single is, you know, it took some self-reflecting. I had to like kind of just dive deep into who I am. And a lot of masturbating because she's Tracy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was like, yo, I respect it. She was like, yeah, you know, it's not that hard. It's not as bad as people may think. You know, it's something
nobody
that she
knows
enjoys.
you like you know you.
Yes.
You know what you like.
I forgot what magazine said it. Maybe we'll tag them later. And post that article. But she talks about being single, and it's not a bad thing. And the same thing with Homegirl on Netflix.
Listen, because not for nothing, I am not single right now. But some days, I'll be like, man, I miss those days, boy. What? Single life is a popping. You know, you always want some shit that you don't have. Yeah. That's just how it works. You know, I love my man, and it's great being in a relationship. But boy, I remember back in them days, boy, back in DC. Oh, them days used to be.
These would be hurting feelings.
Man, shitting on. Man, we were not gonna cuss today. Okay, yeah, we already did. Yep. Sorry. That's what they get, though. Who cares?
I mean, hey.
Listen, you gotta live less like Nola. Less like Molly and more like Nola. Because remember Molly in, oh my God. Insecure.
Yep.
And she was out here, thought she was about it, thought she was about that life. And she wasn't about that life. Girl, you got to know you.
She wasn't honest with herself.
You weren't being honest with yourself.
Yeah, man. Nola is a character from She's Gotta Have It on Netflix.
Yes, and Molly's from
Insecure on HBO.
Damn, I can't wait till that show gets back.
I can't.
They are filming.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty exciting. But yeah, all of those shows, and even like you could tell us a different time, like where we could. First of all, we could even talk about this on this podcast. It's kind of crazy. But even like these shows that are out with these strong female leads and they are addressing issues like sex. I never watched that show Being Mary Jane, but I kind of got the vibe that show was like that too.
Right. To some extent.
Yeah. I watched bits and pieces of it, like literally a handful of episodes, like 5. And it seemed like they would discuss those types of things, sex and masturbating and all of these types of issues that would come up, relationships and single life. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've watched a handful of, more than a handful of episodes too of Being Mary Jane, and I felt like it was definitely like one of those shows that would be in this genre where you're talking about a woman who's trying to juggle so much. Like, you're trying to juggle a successful career and being single and wanting to date because you eventually want to get married and you eventually want to have kids and all of that. And just realizing that, like, life isn't perfect. Life isn't perfect. You're going to get caught up in situations within your single life where you fall in for multiple men. These things do happen, These things do happen. You're going to have these dramas that happen throughout your life, right? But you gotta know when to reel it back in, and to be honest with yourself and to be honest with the people around you who you are dealing with, because you owe it to yourself and these other people to be honest.
Right.
Like, I remember you were telling me about a cousin of yours. This is one of her fine cousins too. But nonetheless, he, just like comparing him to another one of your cousins, coincidentally. But, like, I just fell in love with the fact, like, his whole idea on dating and how he said he would be honest with these women, like, I'm not out here looking for, what it is, but he was still very respectful, treated these women like queens, and just, I loved it. I was like, I can see why he got a whole slew of women. Okay, fine as I don't know what to. And he just very smart, very educated young man. His mama did a good damn job, I will say.
Yeah.
Auntie did a great job with him because he is on point. Like, to be young, be young. Men, women, whoever it is, be young, do you or whatever, but be honest with yourself and be honest with the people who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
People, listen, you might get more sugar that way when you be honest.
That's
people
true.
love. I would think most people want for you to be honest with them.
Yeah. And I think sometimes if you're trying to lie and scheme, you may think, oh yeah, I'm about to burn this dude, but then you get burned. Because see, that type of karma come back around on people too. So it's always better just like be honest from the jump, and you don't got to worry about that type of bad karma coming on you.
All right. Fuck around, get pregnant.
Okay.
For that person who don't want to be with you, or some other person who you was just fucking with that you had no business. Who knows? All kinds of stuff.
You might catch some feelings.
Okay.
And then he drops you and you be hurt.
That has happened.
You be crying. Oh, Lord, how could this have happened to me? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that is an awful feeling.
You got to listen here.
That is an awful feeling. Because we be out here think we got it. We a bad bitch and we this and we that and we just running things. Yes. And we got control. You don't control nobody. Sit your ass down. Oh my God. You think you got it under control and then your pride gets knocked the hell down. And then you out here acting out of character. You didn't keep that same energy that you had.
Yeah.
Why you so upset, sis?
Right. Be real mad.
Okay. Hella mad.
He turn around and wife the next one.
Okay.
And you be just sitting there like boo the fool.
And you be sitting there telling your friends, and they're like, well, why are you upset?
And you say it wasn't nothing anyway.
Okay.
Well, I thought he was in a rotation. What's the problem, girl?
And then you mad because nobody understands. Listen, we've been there, but let's be real with ourselves.
Or you be mad because you got that really brutally honest friend like me.
Oh my God.
And then I'm just going to tell you like, well, you brought that on yourself.
I think me and Krista, we had too much to deal with when it comes to you. Because you didn't give a shit. You didn't give a hell what you say. Because I've been in that situation where but I'm one that more like, let me shut up and try to downplay this. Even though inside, I am not feeling this shit. But my little feelings are hurt. But we're going to just, it's fine. Not all of our friends can be like that though. So our friends are like, oh my God, the audacity.
You okay?
Girl, sit down. Have a seat.
Many
seats. Go have many seats.
But to circle back, we was talking about like sex being taboo for women to talk about, let alone in the rap song, but in general, I think this is a good time, in our society too, where we can say things like Hot Girl Summer, because it's empowering women to have that discussion with younger girls. And then younger girls don't feel shame, because that's how things like Me Too even happen. Like, all these women are coming out and saying, oh, this happened to me 20 years ago. This happened to me, but I didn't tell nobody because it was my uncle. So I think it's like, besides the fact that it's like empowering us, it's like opening the dialogue for us and especially the next generation, like young girls to talk about it. And then maybe we can cut back on like teen pregnancies, because they don't know what these young girls know sex based off of what the teen boy who wants to have sex tells them. Like, don't worry, you can't get pregnant because today's Wednesday. Right. It's something crazy. It's like, you open up that conversation. Now sex isn't so taboo, and then it could be something that could almost be monitored. Right. You know what I mean?
Your kid, maybe, if you know this latest lingo and you have your daughter, it makes the conversation easier.
Exactly.
To have.
That's true. It's like, it'll also like, you can know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. What's this?
She know about this. She know about it a little too much.
Exactly.
We might have to be talking about some kinds of forms of birth control.
Right.
Because I mean, we can't deny that. Another thing I think we need to stop doing, and I think this generation is getting a little bit better. We can't pretend like these children don't know about sex early. Like,
very young.
My niece, from early, she's been talking about knowing about it. Knowing about how it works. Yeah, it's kind of like, whoa, I wasn't expecting.
And she's how old?
She's 9 now, but she's definitely seemed like she's been in the loop, which I feel like is a good thing. And I used to question, like, man, she knows about that kind of stuff, but I feel like as time has gone on, and some with much reflection, I have realized, like, I feel like it is good to be more open with your children, have that dialogue, like you said, because you can monitor it. You can be, more aware. You're not just so shocked when they come in with some news, because then it's like you don't have that excuse like you didn't know anymore. You didn't know they knew about this, or you didn't get to talk, or no, because you know that these kids in this day and age, they are going to know. Yeah. They're going to Google what they want to know. It's not like back in the day where we had to do like some stone cold research. You know?
Right.
And it was like a process. Now they just Google. You could say, "Hey Siri, what is sex?" And
speaking of Siri, why would you doing that?
And they just find out whatever they want to find out. You have that ability to know that your children are exposed to way more, and that you just need to stay on top of it. And these things, like, as much as we, I know my parents back in the day, my God, these songs that are coming out and how it affects me. No, you need to think of it as like, it's opening up a discussion that you can have with your children about sex, basically. Yeah.
It's you got to see the glass half full in this type of things, I think. It's like, okay, well, I didn't want my daughter to know about Megan Thee Stallion, but since she does, let's talk about it. And then you can also empower her by giving her knowledge. Can't nobody tell your daughter nothing stupid.
Right.
Because she know better because you already had that conversation with her.
You got the upper hand.
Right. And nobody can know, you gotta be smart because there's people out there, predators and stuff. Just like they can Google what sex about, there's some predator out there that can track that and see what they're looking into. There's all types of weirdos and different hacker things people could be into. So you just it's better off to have the conversation. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like my mom talked about it. It wasn't like a big deal. And then
barely for me.
My mom's friend, she was advocate for HIV, so she talked about it very, very openly and very matter of factly. Like, you know what?
I remember when I barely even met her, and somehow, somewhere, I ended up going to a vagina. I was like, what is going on?
And I didn't even go with y'all. I don't know what I was doing.
I think didn't you go before?
I had never seen the vagina in my life. The first time I saw it was in college with Krissa. You and her went and seen it, and I had never even went because I remember asking you about it. Like, what was it about?
Yo, I was so confused at how I ended up being the one that went, too.
I don't know, but she didn't care. She said, young person, come with me. I'm going to teach you some things.
Oh, my God. That was some crazy... that was some crazy stuff.
But it's informative, and I think that is good. I hope that there's still vagina monologues, so...
I think there are.
Little girls can still be going.
No, seriously. Definitely need to, have these discussions.
Yeah. I think if anything, that it changes the whole, like, vibe of sex, especially for women, with these different artists talking about it, different shows that have women leads.
Especially us black women. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of us black women, we're the ones that were being exploited in these videos and still are.
Yeah. It's kind of weird though because we're like over sexualized in mainstream media,
just in general.
But then if we talk about sex, it's like, oh, you whore. What? Wait a minute, huh? You already saying all of this crazy stuff about me anyway. I'm just saying basic stuff here.
Okay, exactly.
Or whatever celebrity is just saying basic stuff. Even though sometimes they could take it. Even that, though, is like, should there even be a limit to what you can say? Like, just say it.
Isn't this freedom of speech? At the end of the day, like, who cares?
That is true.
Listen, we just all need to live on hot girl summer. Whatever that means. Mm-hmm. Be confident. Knowledgeable.
Be smart.
Be happy. Live your best life.
Yeah. I don't think people really understand or have correlated the two. They're very similar, okay? Hot girl summer is essentially your best life.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We're not trying to be on the point system with these, I forget what the boys are calling themselves. Little Duval. City boys or some shit.
Really?
Yes. They're talking about they got 1 point, we got X amount of points.
Oh my goodness.
They have made this shit a race. It ain't no race though.
It's really not. You just gotta do what's good for you and be smart. And I feel like use it, for the positive. Talk to the young people.
But anyway, everybody, continue to live the little bit of hot girl summer we got.
For real. Summer's almost over, so go ahead out there, y'all.
Okay.
You'll get to it.
Make us proud. Oh, yeah, it's City Boys. It's City Boy summer and hot girl summer.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that, y'all.
Let me know if we win it. All right. S-Fam. Dialissa out.
Brittany out.